cruising with War Thunder's one and only the Thunder League. How are you guys all doing? We are off from a short break. Now we're back with myself, Sean, Pops Arcade, the voice of War Thunder Tutorials, and Mike Goes Boom, the one and only, the guy with the sexiest German accent you can come across. And I'm totally not saying this because I like Germans. So, how's it going, Mike? How did you spend that hourly break of yours?
Dude, it's been amazing. I was watching the stream, commentating, no, not commentating, I was moderating the chat, interacting with the people in the chat a little bit, and people seem to enjoy it. We did even break the 2,000 viewer mark during the stream, which is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that's true. And what's more important is that we're around 2,000 viewers, give or take 50 people, strong, constantly, okay? This is what's important. It's not important that you go over 2,000 as long as you keep these 1,900 people occupied. So we thank you very much for staying with us and watching us. We really appreciate that you are here, because we're doing this for you, ultimately. It's all for you guys. It's for your entertainment, for your pleasure. So we're about to have an exciting battle between Akai Victory of Russia versus Guard Officers, also known as GOF of Ukraine. Now that is interesting because Akai Victory, that's their debut on the Thunder League. So I know that Mike's been looking out for Akai Victory and trying to dig some info on these guys. So what do you know about them, man?
Indeed, Akai Victory is a team we haven't really seen before. They have a captain named Dr. Rus. Akai Victory is actually a Russian team, even though they have a sort of Japanese artsy theme style. Even their skin for a Japanese aircraft is very Japanese themed. So the Russians definitely like to disguise themselves as other nations. But Akai, Akai are a very charming team. They aren't really trying to be the best there ever was. They just want to be in the best 8 teams. They are very, very humble. Also, they have a very interesting primary rival. They are kind of philosophical in that their greatest opponent is themselves.
Yeah.
So they're going to battle against themselves to actually win these battles here.
It's very true. And now GOF on the other side, a very strong team from Ukraine. We've seen them play before. They're doing good. And I have to say that they got some of the best pilots throughout the entire tournament. And I can't really say for tankers, but tactically wise, on the ground, they're doing very well for themselves, at least so far. Let's see how they fare against the Akai Victory, which these guys are total mystery. Never seen them play before, so it's really hard for me to predict how it's going to go. And I guess it all depends on what kind of map the guys are going to pick.
GF is quite strong in the tank game, though. At least in the Thunder Cup, the first couple of games, GF just never took out anything but tanks. Now, we did see some surprises, though. They did play in the first day. They did play in the first day of streaming, and even right away, right from the start, right from the first match, they did take out aircraft. So I was very surprised to see that happen, and I'm sure that their opponents were very surprised as well. Now I'm guessing that Akai Victory has seen that stream and has seen that battle, so they are going to be prepared for GOF to take out tanks as well.
There comes Poland. We're going to Poland. Dzień dobry. It's how they say good day in Polish. What you hate it when I say it, right? For some odd reason, I don't know.
It's not what you say. It's the map itself.
It's the map itself. You can't stand Poland anymore because we've seen so many battles throughout the first day of the Thunder League. Me and Mike were just constantly looking at Poland the entire time. And you know what? I kind of grown to like this map. It's because of this pond. It makes me want to go fishing.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, the map itself it's absolutely beautiful, and it's probably one of the most balanced maps when it comes to gameplay. I mean, there's so many
if not the most balanced,
So, it's a bit predictable, though. Here's the thing, Poland is all about that B flag. Capture that B flag, get it hold down, and you just win the game. I'm from
That's
B flag.
True. As long as you control B, and you can coordinate what you're doing inside the town, it's an instant win. You can't lose. Okay, unless you miss the enemy tanks trying to kill them. You just can't lose. Now let's take a look at the vehicle roster they brought so far. BF-109G6 says 2 of them piloted by Akai Victory. Very curious how that's going to go. Okay, Schmel just attacked Siberian Man, missed him entirely. And now he's getting shot at by Dark Doker, about to attack Cyber-Swan and Scrappy Rug. Missiles away, and ground unit destroyed. Kills Cyber-Swan in a beautiful shot, and then pulls out just in time not to get shot. This is totally amazing.
Now that kill is going to be very, very important here. Akai Victory now have 3 tanks moving in onto the B flag, as opposed to only Scrappy Rock in the T-25, who's the only one able to defend the B flag right now. We might see an early B cap by Akai Victory here.
Schmel just crashed his plane to the ground. What happened? I mean, he was not majorly damaged. I don't know why he crashed himself. Now look at Haistana. Haistana getting chased by Siberian men. 2 G6s facing off. Haistana trying to survive. No, loses right wing, goes down. He's dead. No more aircraft for Akai Victory. Okay, so what do we know about Akai Victory so far? Not such good luck with aircraft.
Well, I can say they definitely employ Japanese banzai tactics. Let's just keep it at that.
Real honorable banzai, I'm a samurai, you're a dirty barbarian. Alright, I'm sorry.
If you have any Japanese viewers, I'm terribly sorry about that. Right after this match, we'll chain shots.
Alright, let's look at this. Alpha. Contested, heavily contested. Ooh, not anymore. GOF. GOF, Ukrainians are doing it right. Truth Seeker and Feel So Mad capping Alpha already so early in game. Very good play. Now the only vehicle left for Akai Victory in the town is Dr. Russ, and he's coming in.
He might be able to get in time, and yeah, he did just stop the cap. This is going to be very, very valuable. As long as he stays alive, GF cannot take that cap, and that gives his team time to get back and defend that cap.
While you guys are watching at Alpha, let me tell you what's going on at Bravo. So we got a lazy combat between 2 tanks of Akai Victory, Tiger E and Tiger E, facing off against T-25. Now that T-25 is very brave. Got shot in the front by the Tiger. Got his cannon barrel hurt a little bit. Otherwise, it's good. So overall, it's hard to say what's going to happen at Bravo. I think it all comes down now to who can nail down Alpha and start the ticket bleed. And by the way, so far nobody is bothering going for Charlie. They just don't want that cap. You know, it's weird. I mean, it's a free ticket bleed for your team. Okay, so why not?
The thing is, both A and B are way too important to give them up. So sacrificing a tank to go into the C flag right at the start of the match might mean that you are going to lose one of the other caps. So both teams are not taking that bite. They're not taking that bait. Now, Sean, it seems like we have a giveaway going. What's going on there?
A giveaway, yeah. I know. If you've been watching this for a couple hours, you're probably getting sick of this. But this is what we have to do for the new guys joining in. You know, let's let the other guys get some free goodies. If you're watching us from Warthunder.pro, and if you're logged in with your in-game account, you can win free goodies simply by watching us. You know, keep the site open, be logged in. You can watch us on Twitch and comment there if you want in the chat. But you can get premium vehicles, including BF 1097U2, M24 Chaffee with T45, APCR rounds, P51A Mustang with Leaks Camo, Soviet-captured Panther T5, a unique RBT5 with a couple of 250-kilogram rockets, that milk tank of Mike, and finally 3 days of premium account and research and currency boosters, all for free. Now, if you buy dog tag, you're going to be adding some of that hard-earned cash towards our prize pool, okay? And that the winner is going to share among its players. Now, remember this, if we reach 15,000 prize pool, okay, every single owner of that dog tag will be eligible to participate in a tournament where you're going to be able to unlock the one and only the dreaded German E100. I love saying that because I like German vehicles, okay? You can
German
take over.
war machine.
Ja, das ist good machine.
Ja, das ist
gut. Yeah, what is it?
There is something interesting going on. We are 6 minutes into the game and there still hasn't been a single
point
captured.
Yeah, no, this is nuts. I mean, look at this. At Bravo, both teams pretty much completely annihilated each other. At the same time,
but look at Alpha though. Feels so mad. Cornered here by Dr. Ross in higher star net. Oh my god, it was an epic shot by James Cook on Dr. Ross. That's going to give Feel So Mad the breathing space he's going to need against Hayastana.
Hayastana is repaired. Oh, he's got.
And Hayastana is down as well.
Feels So Mad just blasted him right through the turret.
How did he survive that? Oh my god, that's
hard to say. Now look at Truth Seeker completely annihilating an apple. with a side shot to the hull, kills the entire crew in a single shot. Amazing. Actually, did not explode the ammo rack, but just killed everybody with Spall. You know, the Spall, the armor fragments. Amazing. That was a good shot right there. Now, okay. It seems that GOF they're completely dominating Alpha, and the ticket bleed has begun. But then again, nobody's bothering to go for Charlie. This could be a life-saving point for a Kai victory. If Dr. Russ, who's driving a T-3045, decides to go for Charlie, this could be at least a timeout for Dr. Russ before the inevitable loss by a ticket bleed, if they go for it. And looks like this prediction is correct. Dr. Russ is driving towards Charlie.
Well,
now let's take...
but so is Truth Seeker. In the meantime, the people are still battling over the B zone. Nobody has won the battle over B yet. Both teams have already spent numerous respawns just to get this B flag, just to hammer home how important this flag is. Now my prediction right here is whoever gets the B flag first is going to win this game. Be it GOF or be it a K victory. And so GOF does have the advantage here though. Having the A flag means that if they capture the C flag as well, they're going to put a lot of pressure on a Kai victory. As we are seeing here, Truth Seeker is going back to the C flag to cap it and to defend from Dr. Ross, who is trying to advance it into the C flag to stop the bleeding.
At the same time, from behind, he's getting backup with James Cook driving a Panther F. Now, I think the battle's developing at Bravo. A Sherman and a T-25 are facing off against a Tiger and 2 Panthers, no less. Now, this is classic. I mean, Tiger versus a Panther. Now, this is classic.
Oh, and Scrappy did take out Pavlos. Now, the Sherman does have a slight advantage here. I think that's very, very strong frontal turret armor and very, very good gun depression. As long as he can keep that hill between him and the Tiger, he should have the advantage here. What? Oh, no.
But he gets shot right through that cockpit. I mean, I'm sorry, right through that turret. You were talking about cockpit. You see, I like planes, so I talk cockpit. But anyway, right through the turret. It went exactly through the gun mantlet.
You have to remember, the Tiger E does have APCR shells. If you do not angle that turret, as that guy did not do, you're going to get shot.
Dead. You're dead. Not looking good for a Kai victory so far, even though they're... Ooh, my God, amazing shot by Dark Doker. Destroys Rams. That Tiger E's dead. Now it's T-25 by Scrippy Wreck facing off against Lob 331 and the Panther Av. Who's going to get Bravo? It's not going to change much, you know, for a Kai victory because they're down to 1 vehicle. And that's an Ostwind. Geo Schmel. That's it. They're gone. They're wiped out.
Yep, so. Scrappy just took out that Panther. He's now moving in towards A. Now, the Ostwind can try and distract him, but the Ostwind can't really stop a T-25. That's just not going to happen. So, it seems like we're going to have a triple cap here by GOF. And Schmel is indeed the last player left alive on a Kai victory. Ladies and gentlemen, and it seems like GOF is going to take this win.
I wonder what goes through the mind of the last player alive on the roster. I mean, you're sitting in your Ostwind and you're up against Panther, T-25, T-44, T-34, and a BF-109 G6 carrying rockets. I mean, what has to go through your mind as a professional esports player? What do I do? I mean, did my training prepare me for this?
Quoting Eminem, I would say that his knees are weak, arms are heavy, palms are sweaty, and there's a moment on his sweater already, mom spaghetti. As Schmel just went.
That was the worst Eminem impression I've ever heard. I think I was bad. Now, okay, you make me feel superior. Thank you, Mike. I mean, Mike is good at everything, but rapping.
Like Germans are known for not being able to sing or dance. We just don't have the rhythm.
I never heard of German rappers. Now, guys, tell us in the chat below the Twitch. Do you know of any German rappers? I'm curious. You know, like, ja, verstanden, ja, das ist good. You know, I'm not even sure what the German rap's supposed to sound like. Okay. Okay, now that was a win by GOF, a clear, total domination of a Kai victory. Not looking good for the new guys.
And he's not so, but then again, This was only the first round. AK Victory still have at least 2 more matches to prove themselves. And Sean, it does seem like we broke 2,000 views again. This looks like a steady 2,000 views now, which is absolutely amazing. Do we
Thank you
have?
for Thank you for joining and watching us. Let's take a look at the overall tournament standings so far. Dynamite in the lead with 6 points. Poltergeist and Arcade Sports closely following with 3 points each as well. And they're going to get their points after today since they both won their battles. And yeah, they're the top three. Top three. Among these three, Dynamite, Poltergeist, and Arcade Esports, who do you think is going to take the tournament? I know it's hard to predict, but just want to know your opinion.
No, between Dynamite, Arcade, and Poltergeist, we know that Arcade is one of the best teams there is out there, and they definitely showed it. I mean, they went with a 3-0 landslide against the Adler, and the Adler is not a bad team by themselves.
Yep.
Dynamite up until now was a very strong contender as well, just because they wiped the floor with Verve yesterday, but having lost now against Poltergeist does speak to me as Poltergeist being also a very, very strong team. Even though they lost against Cube yesterday, they still managed to take it out down Dynamite. So honestly, I can't really make a call here. It seems like all teams have an equal chance here. So far, we've seen losses and wins on pretty much all of the teams.
But still, I don't think there ever was a more spectacular comeback than what we saw when Dislike fought against Verve. Now that is what I call a definition of comeback. I mean, seriously, they've lost 2 straight battles in that match, and then they won 3 times in a row, man. Do you remember how they crushed Verve on Berlin? How they totally they swept them clean off the face of the map, and then they massacred the last 2 players around the spawn. Now that is the definition of comeback, man. That was great.
I mean, I wish I could have seen that if my drivers didn't keep crashing on Berlin, but I remember that battle. It was absolutely epic. I mean, nobody saw that coming. No, absolutely nobody saw that 3 win in a row combat coming. I mean, it was Verve, the current champions of Thunder Cup. Those guys who didn't lose a single battle in Thunder Cup, who won the final against Fink in a 3-0 landslide. Who would ever thought that the underdog, Dislike, who isn't even aiming for being the top team in this tournament, they are only aiming for top 8.
Top 7, top 8, yeah.
And they completely wiped the floor with Verve. So big props to those guys. And I hope to see more of them.
You gotta have a heart after losing 2 battles in a row within a match, then winning 3 in a row. That is, I mean, you have the cojones. I mean, seriously, you got a heart. You gotta have everything, brains and passion to do this. Now that's real sportsmanship right there. It was amazing to watch. If you missed it, go on to the recordings on Warthunder on Twitch and take a look at the first day. The last battle between Dislike and Verve, absolutely gold. It was amazing.
Honestly, that battle was montage worthy. I'm calling it right here.
Yeah. Now, thank you for buying them dog tags, because we are over $12,000 and $1,100 already, ever so inching closer towards the $15,000 prize pool, where we're gonna unlock a tournament where you will be able to win an E100. That is a real German hip hop right there. Jawohl, mein Kommandant. What is it?
This E100 is going to be a very, very interesting tank. Now, it has the same turret as the mouse, as well as the same gun, but
it's lighter, and it has a more powerful engine at the same time. Actually, it has a better engine.
It kind of finally fixes that problem that the mouse has of just being a big, slow rolling bunker. The E100 will be able to move around.
Wait, mouse can move? I did not notice. I mean, it moves so slow. It's like I can watch my kid's age as this thing drives from point A to point B.
That comrade, those wheels are just for decoration.
That's correct, comrade. Now let's take a look at these awesome teams. GOF of Ukraine facing off against the AK Victory of Russia. Okay, do you like this kind of commentating? Tell me in the chat. So, do you want a Russian commentator? We can do this.
Well, it is good that we have the Russian commentary in a separate stream. I would bet that we would lose at least 1,000 viewers right about now. Even though Sean is half Russian and he knows how to speak Russian, that was still a terrible accent.
Well, actually, I speak pretty decent Russian, so. Now, okay, let's take a look at what's going down. Surprisingly, evenly matched with aircraft. 4 BF-109 G6s, 2 for each team. Now, Akai Victory still got the altitude advantage. Not for long, not for much longer. James Cook diving in. Can he kill him?
Oh, Schmei just destroyed it. Feels so mad. He was one of the most dangerous players of GOF taken out right at the start. That's one respawn.
James Cook wipes out Shinigami. A great shot. First sets him on fire, but in turn he gets shot down. Shot down by Schmel. Amazing shot. Extends his landing gear, trying to land. Nope. Oh, he's dead. Okay, so we're left with one aircraft in the sky, and that's piloted by Geo Schmel.
Now we have an interesting development here on the C flag. Rams from Akai Victory not giving a damn. He just ran straight into the cap zone and trying to stop Sibers1 from capping this point. But he's getting pummeled by two right now. Sibers1 did take out his track. He's getting shot at, fire shot after shot, and he's trying to repair right now. If he does not survive, Akai Victory is going to lose this flag. So Rams has to try everything he can to stay alive. Now remember, on Eastern Europe, it is very important to hold this C flag. Just because the flags are all in a pretty much a straight line from one side of the city to the other. Oh no, Rim just got taken out. Sibers1 is now taking the C flag. This is not good news for Akai Victory. GF is going to take this C flag and start the bleed on them. They have to move.
Well, that's true, but then again, we all know how it goes with Charlie on on Eastern Europe. It's a tug of war. You take it, you hold it for a minute, and then the other team takes it. So I think this is going to down along the same lines here as well. The teams are evenly matched in the town, but across the river, Scrape Your Rock completely annihilates Dr. Russ. 2 T-44s. Now he's engaging with Shinigami and kills him too. My God, 2 tanks in like 10 seconds.
Ooh,
now that is
good.
Now that is MLG material right there, man. I mean, MVP. I'm sorry, but anyway,
Akai is just taking hit after hit here. They did not manage to capture the C flag. They lost one of the players in the C flag, and now they lost the only flanking opportunity they had, as well as losing the other side of the river. Scrap Rock is now in a perfect position to just hold back the entire Akai Victory team. This is going to cost them heavily.
I'm checking out they say more Russian accent, Russian commie, please comment with German Russian accent. Irish would be better. Indian, please. Oh, generous. Okay, they like it.
Right,
So
comment.
I can also speak like a Brit if you want me to, a passable British gentleman.
That was weird. I'm not accustomed to hear like that. But ladies and gentlemen, let me do this in a Russian accent. It seems like another wave of giveaways has been given away. So, okay, that was horrible.
You know what? I'm gonna try. This is German stream, yeah. So we are watching GOF Ukraine play against Akai Victory of Russia. Yeah, Russland.
Ja, sehr gut. And we have some winners for the giveaway. Now remember, you can win very much stuff in the giveaway. For example, you can win Civil Lines boosters. You can win research points. You can win premium accounts. You can win Golden Eagles. You can win the BF-109 E7, which is best aircraft in the game. It is like the German engineering perfected. You have the M24 Chaffee, you have the P-51A Mustang, you have the Panther, you have the RBT-5.
Okay. Do we get a helicopter? Cause get to the chopper. Okay, now back to serious stuff. If you're just joining us, you're not listening to a broadcast from a madhouse. It's just me and Mike, fooling around. Now, GOF of Ukraine facing off against Akai Victory of Russia and winning. I gotta say, Ticket Bleed is going strong. Quarter points down for Akai Victory. They're down to 2 active vehicles, Panther F and the Tiger E. You know what? The funny thing is, Akai Victory, even though they got they got a Japanese theme to their clan, right? They got a geisha on their logo. They're the most German-heavy team I've ever seen. They use Germans a lot. Amazing, more so than Der Adler, which they claim to be a team that is all about Germany. And
I think that is Illuminati confirmed. Der Adler has been exposed. Now, this is not looking too good for Akai Victory. They are running out of tanks here and running out of points.
not looking good for a Kai victory. They're getting, I mean, previous match we commented upon with Tim, the Orange Doom, Arcade versus Duradler. I mean, Duradler got their behind handed over to him. This is even worse. I mean, ouch. So people are. So hey guys, what do you think about a Kai victory so far, and how GOF are doing? You know, this team, the GOF, they know exactly what they're doing right now.
Sean, I know exactly what we have to do.
What?
Remember how Dislike won that match against Verve. Remember how we managed to do that. Chat. You have to help them out.
Chat,
you have to scream.
You have to channel your chi energy. Okay, I'm gonna teach you how to use your chi energy. Now you have to channel that energy through your comments, and I'm gonna, as a shaman, you know I'm a shaman. I'm gonna direct that energy towards a Kai victory. Maybe they're gonna be able to win. That's like the only way they're gonna win.
I don't think they're going to win this battle, but we might yet see a 3-0 comeback like we did with Dislike. But at the moment they're just running out. Oh my god, Akai, run! Yep, Pebbles just got taken out. Lope is now the only one left alive in this Panther F, and now the Panther F does not have very good side armor and feels so mad. It's just about to swiggity coming for that booty.
Seriously, doesn't matter what kind of side armor it has when he's like surrounded. I mean, it doesn't matter. You're gonna get slaughtered anyway. Joe Schmel and the Panther F, the only guy left. Actually, he's like the most effective of their players, at least from what I saw. But I don't think he's going to be able to turn a tie. Just look at this. The entire GOF is lined up against a single Akai victory player.
GOF is just coming in on force. They smell the blood in the water. They are like sharks, Russian sharks. They want that Panther F booty.
They're tearing them apart. Oh god, this is not good, guys. This is not good.
And just to add insult to injury, they are now going for the triple cap as well. So Schmel might actually enjoy that, because that means that he'll have to stay alive for less time. He might yet survive this match. All eyes on him. Can he survive this one? This really isn't about winning anymore. He just has to survive. Oh, there's Scrappy Rock on the right side. There's Sibus 1 and Feel Smart on the left. He's taking hits from Truth Seeker in the point. Gets a good shot at Truth Seeker back, but he just gets taken out.
And he turns into a tank torch, okay? You can go warm your hands around him.
That's what I call a German barbecue.
A German barbecue. You know better, you're a German, so I mean, you of all people are an expert in these things, so I'm not going to argue there. And then it's just, wow, that's a wipeout right there.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the second match between Akai Victory and God Officers. And so far, it's not going too well for Akai. You guys in the chat definitely have to show your support for Akai, or this is going to be a very short stream.
Yeah, so that's 2-1, all right? 2-0, I'm sorry, 2-0.
2-0 indeed. Now, GOF only has to win one more game.
Wait. I am Commissar now, okay? I'm Commissar. Akai victory, you hear me? You lose the battle, you go to Gulag. You go to Gulag for good, for long. It's very cold there. No women, only bears. Yeah, there are female bears if you want, if you can wrestle a female bear, of course. And trust me, in a couple of years, you will get desperate enough to do it if you have enough strength left, because we feed you only once a week. Now, if you don't want to lose... And guys, seriously, if you don't want Akai Victory to go to Gulag, you know, they need your support. Channel that chi energy. Let's not let them lose so easily. They got to at least score one victory there. A single battle of the entire match. You know, they deserve it. Okay, if you're watching this from Warthunder.pro, you got a unique chance to win free goodies simply by watching, and while logged in with your in-game account, you can win one of the following premium vehicles. BF-1097 U2, that's a German fighter. M24 Chaffee with T45 APCR rounds. P-51A Mustang with Lee Camo, Soviet-captured Panther T5, not to be confused with Panther Television, to be announced later. A unique RBT-5 with a couple of 250-kilogram rockets, 3 days of premium account, and finally, research boosters and currency boosters, all for free. Now, if you buy a dog tag, you're going to be adding some of that hard-earned cash to towards our prize pool. When we reach 15,000 US dollars, we're going to unlock and host a tournament where you, owners of the DogTechs, will be able to win a unique and premium E100. That's a German heavy, a better version of the mouse that can actually fight, unlike the mouse. So, guys, what do you think about the league so far? Tell us. We're monitoring the comments. The battle's loading.
Oh,
and we're
Sean.
going to Berlin. It's Berlin. Ich liebe dich, Berlin, mein Kameraden.
Ich nicht. This just means more driver crashes for me. So, guys, I'm afraid you'll have to... well, actually, this is good for you, because now you have to listen to my voice even less. Now you can just listen to Sean commentate the battle, because I won't be able to see what is going on.
What happened to you? Game crashed?
Not yet, but I can predict with 100% certainty that my game is... not my game, but my graphics driver is going to...
Oh, graphics driver. Why don't you update it? I mean, damn.
I did actually have a AMD update today, which might actually fix it. I don't know. I haven't had Berlin yet since the update. Maybe it works. Well,
you're German. You guys are all born engineers. Fix it. I mean, seriously, like a German is born with like a wrench. Oh God. Well, Warthunder, why am I making your ears bleed? You know, why don't you go see a doctor or something? I'm sorry. I'm probably making his ears bleed when I speak with Russian accent. That's what so offensive. That guy's probably a racist. You know, can take some Russian accent.
It is the Russian stream leaking over. Russia strong, comrades.
Okay, I gotta concentrate now. Tell people what's going on. It's a major brawl with aircraft here in the center. Gio Schmel just got shut down by Dark Doker and Ostwind. James Cook, amazing pass, kills Pavlis and a Tiger E and takes it back to the skies. Now, GOF still got 2 aircraft left in the skies, while Akai Victory got only 1 left. Apple, and that guy is going down. ALA-7, no more wing for him. James Cook and Siberian Men still alive, going strong, going back to the airfield to get some rockets. Now, let's take a look at what's going on the ground. I have some camera problems here. So
no, the tactics so far seem to be Akai Victory is going full force into the C flag. C is actually one of the most important flags on this map to hold. If you hold C, you can support B, you can support A, and you can spawn camp the enemy as well, because there's lots of cover for you to advance right up into the spawn. But GOF, in the perfect counter, is going for both A and B. They're just about to capture both flags, starting the bleed on Akai Victory. Akai Victory still nowhere near the C flag. And as we see, Scrappy Ark has just taken the A flag, Fieldsomate is in the B flag, supported by Truth Seeker. This is not looking too good for Akai Victory so far. They have to capture that C flag. But interestingly, if we look at Shinigami and Rams from Akai Victory, they are flagging all the way around. Apparently they were expecting for some tanks from GOF to advance to the C flag, but none of them did. They have C all for themselves, so maybe these guys are going to take this time to flank around and go right up into the spawn and do some surprise action right from behind.
My God, Mike, you and Germans and everything from behind, seriously, give it a rest. You know, people are getting offended about this stuff. Yeah, they're taking it hard. They're taking it.
Oh, I mean, the easiest way to destroy a tank is from behind. It's just science.
Oh,
science.
Okay. I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I don't know what you are thinking about.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you see, it rubs off. It rubs off after a couple of days. You know, with dirty mind, people rubs off. I'm sorry.
It is confirmed. Hanging out with me is bad influence. Mothers, don't let your children watch my videos. Actually, do that. Now it seems like we have Dr. Russ being the only one who's trying to go for the B flag, but he is in trouble here. This is not looking good. He did actually just take out True Seeker, which was a very valuable shot, but he still has to worry about Fieldsomate and Cerberus 1, and he is only in a T-34-85. He's cowering behind this bridge, just under this bridge, trying to get himself safe. But it's not looking too well.
Okay.
But interestingly, look at these guys from Akai Victory. Rams, Shinigami, and Lope are now closing in on Fieldsomate on the B flag, who is pointing the entirely wrong way. Fieldsomate only now notices the free tank threat on his right side. Shinigami is moving in. Ooh, Rams just got taken out, leaving the Tiger E all alone. Shinigami is taking some side fire from Dark Doker in the Ostwind. They might just have to prevent that backlash.
That's very
Just
true.
takes them down.
Now, again, a clear domination by GOF. There's hardly anything to talk about, given that Akai Victory is just getting hammered. I mean, look, they're down to 4 active vehicles right now. 4 active vehicles against, against 6. They were just at 7, but they lost Cyber's 1. He got killed by Dr. Russ. Dr. Russ actually doing pretty well given the circumstances. Now, GOF are back with aircraft. James Cook at a BF-109 G6 holding in a holding pattern above the battle, ever slowly descending. Back on the ground. GOF controlling 2 points. 2 points, ticket bleed going strong. Not in favor of Akai Victory. They're down half of their victory points.
No, this is bad, Sean. This is indeed bad. Truth Seekers now advancing to the C flag. Akai Victory has been pushed completely back into their spawn. They are running out of tanks, they're running out of points. Look at the ticket counter. This is not going well. Now, chat, you did not shout their names enough. You have to do it now. This is the last opportunity. You have to give Akai Victory your support, or they're going to lose this battle in a 3-0 loss against GOF. GOF is just too OP, man. Just way too OP.
These Ukrainians sure know what they're doing, and these Russians not so much. Okay, so still, a very relaxed gameplay approach by GOF. They got one tank on each of Alpha and Bravo points, and now they got another one. Truth Seeker decapping Charlie, about to take it. It's going to be a triple cap.
This is going to be the famous triple cap of doom. This is only going to accelerate the ticket bleed here. Honestly, I'm not seeing more than 2 minutes left in this match. I mean, Akai Victory isn't even leaving their spawn. They aren't even trying to break out. They know. They know.
They are outmatched. They are outmatched, And now I think, it would be a more exciting battle if they were off against some Duradler, for example. That would be equal footing there. GOF should be fighting against Arcade. Now that would be, but then again, we will see these battles. I know for sure we'll see these battles in the future. It's just, it's a bad matchup for these 2 teams. It's just they just don't have what it takes. Sadly, I don't want to offend these guys, but seriously, just look at what's going on. They're getting wasted, getting annihilated. It's not a battle. It is a massacre. It's a manslaughter.
This looks almost like Arcade's battles in War Thunder.
Yeah, I know. People crashing into buildings, bots winning. It's like, what? Like, what's going on?
Oh, Akai Victory, Rams is now your only hope. He's getting hammered by artillery. He is repairing. He's immobilized. And the game is
tickets
over.
are out. Tickets are out. Oh my God. Yet again, another battle of a tiger versus a kitten with a predictable outcome. I'm sorry, Akai Victory, guys. You just didn't do your thing today.
No, the matches today were over surprisingly fast. So if you guys did miss it, and well, if you just tuned in, you're way too late. I'm sorry, but you just missed another great stream. Humble brag. You missed the first battle of Poltergeist versus Dynamite with a 3-1 win for Poltergeist. You lost a 3-0 landslide from Arcade against Der Adler. And you lost another 3-0 landslide by guard officers against Akai Victory.
I'll tell you, Thunder League day number 3 is the day of massacres. That's what it is, It's nobody's getting like a single win, and just dying. I mean, so it's not.
This day will be known in the history books as the fastest.
Oh yeah, wait, Dynamite got one. Dynamite
did get one. Dynamite did get one.
Yeah,
at least that. This would have been over even faster.
No, it's just, it's weird. It's weird. Not what I expect. Okay, if you're watching this from Warthunder.pro, and at the same time you're logged in with your in-game account to War Thunder, you have a unique chance to win one of the following premium vehicles and content, including BF-109 E7U2 M24 Chaffee with T-45 APCR rounds, P-51A Mustang with lead camo, Soviet-captured Panther T5, and a unique RBT-5 with a couple of 250-kilogram rockets. Now imagine this, huge rockets on a tiny RBT-5, which is actually a BT-5 tank. And finally, 3 days of premium account plus research and currency boosters. all for free simply by watching us at Warthunder.pro. We're streaming pretty much every night now, and we're going to be going for a while.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, if you want to win those awesome prizes, don't forget to tune in back tomorrow. We are going to have some epic matches tomorrow. The first match tomorrow is going to be Der Adler versus Dislike. Two very strong teams. So I'm predicting an epic battle going on tomorrow right at the start of the stream. After that, we're going to have Arcade versus Poltergeist. Again, two extremely good teams. And finally, in the third battle, we are going to have Think versus Cube. Sean, I gotta say, I'm very excited for tomorrow. That is going to be one hell of a battle.
Yeah, I have to say that today it was a complete wipeout, not much to see, not much to talk about, but I think tomorrow is going to be a whole lot different. Remember all this, that also at Warthunder.pro, there are challenges that you can do in the game and win camos, and other things and decals and such, simply by doing these challenges in the game. So keep an eye out for these challenges. They might get updated soon, and you can get more free stuff just by playing, which is always good. So tell us in the chat, what do you think so far? We're going to stay here after the stream to talk to you guys personally for a little while, and just to get some of your input. I hope you enjoyed it. It was me, Sean, PopsRK, the voice of Warthunder Tutorials, and Mike Goes Boom, a YouTuber. I suggest you subscribe to his channel right now.
Oh, don't make me blush.
Now would be a good time. Now would be a good time to announce your channel. So it's youtube.com/
Mike Goes Boom.
Mike Goes Boom. It is simple. Yeah, you got a good name there. Also, let's take a look at what's going to happen tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to have 3 matches. Poltergeist goes against Akai Victory. Now, given what happened to Akai Victory today and how Poltergeist have won by a landslide, not looking good for Akai Victory, in my opinion, again. Then again, they think of the EU as kind of like a national, international team, actually, going to face off against Arcade Esports. Now, this is going to be interesting because Think is not your beating stock, right? They're going to fight, and they're going to fight hard against Arcade Esports, so that is bound to be interesting. Finally, Dynamite, a really good polished team, in the lead with points and overall standings of the tournament, is going to face off against the American Cube, the only U.S. team on the league. So that is bound to be super interesting. So what do you
Those
guys
are the matches for in 2 days. So, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this stream. Hopefully you enjoyed our little voices here. And don't forget to tune in back tomorrow. See you next time.
Yep. See you around.